Hello and welcome. Elizibar. Something killing the children. Number one from Boom. Okay, it's Boom comic book. I really like this cover. I liked one of the variant covers a little bit better, but my shop cover gallery in the back. I don't remember if there's a cover gallery in the back. It doesn't look like there is. Well, the cover was this character zoomed in, and it was pretty cool. Getting in close because I'm going to try to. We're doing a comic book review with the most discriminating comic book reviewer of all. So she's here. She's probably going to snort at the comics. That's how you know if she likes or dislikes something, depending on what kind of snort. She's a little cute. So something is killing the children. You start out, and you got a bunch of, adolescent kids. That thing that they do. It's not really clear if they're adolescent, like if they're 12 or if they're 14 or something, but they're definitely in that age range. Telling spooky stories, and this kid's telling about, they're playing Truth or Dare. And the kid's like, yeah, you know what? The scariest thing was this story. And the story, it's a pretty stereotypical kid's story, man. I'm pretty sure I've told at least one fib just like this when I was a much younger person. The story is heard a noise. He looked out his window, saw something big and scary, turned out the lights, hid under the blankets for like an hour. And then, and then, gone. The end. So the kids naturally they go down to the gulch and kind of get the word, the feel here because the other people at school are yelling at him. Apparently, we're supposed to be mad at this guy because whatever, whatever. I don't care. Like kids are mean to each other. Who cares? This is what kids do, regardless of anything else. And frankly, we have much bigger fish to fry. Do you know why? You know why we have much bigger fish to fry? Because I mean, it's literally the name of the book. The art, like when it's dark, this art works okay. This art kind of reminds me of the style of the art in Crosser's Gate. It's not exactly because that book is more manga influenced than this, but the way it kind of conveys the horror of the situation, pretty effective. As soon as the scenes are lit, as soon as we've got like daylight, I'm going to go over and we're going to show off the actual protagonist, her. As soon as we're looking at daylight, I think the art starts failing a little bit. The art starts failing a little bit. But the writing is oh more swearing than there needs to be. Very dark story. Supposed to care that the one kid that was getting yelled at's like gay or something. Why do I care? Why do I care? There's a monster killing children. I don't care about the relation of kids. Especially not when it's you have one kid that's alive and all of his friends over here are dead. The relationships that they establish just don't matter one bit. But whatever, fine. That's the reason why we're supposed to be mad at that one kid. But come on, man, kids bully each other over the stupidest stuff all the time. People tried to bully me as a kid, but it didn't work so well because I'm kind of a big kid. The other people were not so lucky. Oh, look at that little phantom head casting a shadow on the comic book. I think she's looking at the page. Gonna get a reaction? No. No, she's stoically looking away from the page. Which I take to mean Phantom doesn't approve of this. That's okay, Phantom. You don't have to approve. It's all right. The book is pretty interesting. Like I really like the way the art conveys like kind of the horror feel. I don't like it anytime there's not something horrifying on the page. I'm not going to show off like the stuff later in the book where the kid is relating his experience with the monster and that kind of stuff. Gory, nasty, it's dirty. It's a little scary. Like it's absolutely a little scary. But you know what's the scariest bit in the whole book? Not any of that. It's this. It's her. This poor girl. Whatever she was through, man, whatever she went through, whatever she came to deal with. Holy moly, she got messed up, man. Like, I don't know if it's worse to survive something like that and end up in like such a bad condition or just to end up, you know what I'm saying? Like there's quality of life issues. There's definitely like some ethical like issues around life right there. I think that actually would be a kind of a compelling story is to kind of delve into what happened here. But this is all just used as like framing. Her injuries show that this person is super duper serious. Really, this book is like, hey, what if we did like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing, only was, you know, terrible monsters instead of vampires, although vampires are terrible monsters. And we didn't play any of it for like comedy. We didn't throw Whedonisms in. Just had people swear a bunch and boom. I mean, it's the same outline. You have seen this Monster Hunter kind of story before. James Tinian not bringing that much new stuff to it. Heck, it right like the book It. I've never actually read the book. I watched the miniseries. That was a pretty excellent miniseries. I haven't seen the new movie. I haven't seen there's a sequel out, right? I haven't seen that either. But like that kind of theme of monsters preying on children and then children having to fight the monster. Well, here instead of the children, we've got super badass Chica, the A word. I apologize to your poor gentle ears that should take better control of my language than that. But super bad Chica, she's clearly super bad. I mean, look at her weapons there. Think Phantom, is she as bad as you? Oh, icy, icy. That was an icy reaction from the dog. Hey, do you want to say hi to people? No? Okay. It's late. She's tired. We meet the principal. We meet like all these people, and never. Oh God, I gotta see what I'm saying about this art style. Just doesn't really work when it's lit. Like, is she a zombie? Is this lady like a mummy? Maybe she's a mummy. Maybe she's the mummy. Like she looks desiccated, dude. She absolutely looks desiccated. Was she the bus driver? Something? No, she's the passenger. Like she's just desiccated. She's all dried out. It doesn't look right. She looks like a corpse. At least over here, with the high neck she's wearing, it really hides the uh, artist's ability to ruin her chin. So our protagonist, super bad blonde. She meets up with the kid that was telling the story, and whose all friends are dead, and it ends on a high note of, "Yeah, let's kill the monster," which is promising. A lot of people seem to really like this book. When I got done with it, my impression of it is, yeah, this is okay. I might buy the second one if there's, I go to the store and there's one on the shelf or whatever. I might buy the second one to give it a try. But it doesn't have me like screaming, "Oh, this is amazing!" It was just pretty good. It's like it was solid. The art, the art in the daylight when things are lit, I think is probably the biggest thing that brings the book down in my estimation. Looks really good, that style at night. I mentioned Crosser's Gate. Where is that book? Bottom of this stack? Yeah, there it is. It is under Wild Frontier. Let me get that up here. I haven't read this issue of Crosser's Gate yet. I've read the first two. I found them excellent. This is printed by Kraken Print. They're like in bankruptcy, man. The warehouse holding their stuff, ready to auction it all off. It's crazy. Oh, sorry for hitting the camera. But I think you can kind of see some of the resemblance. Like this is clearly manga styled, but if you look at the way things are, the way shadow and darkness is, I think definitely similarities in the way the line work goes, like that kind of stuff. The tone, like the art. Maybe it's not a direct like, oh, it looks just like that, but the art carries the book really well in the darkness. As long as we stay in the darkness, I think the book stays better than pretty good. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I've been kind of going over the same couple of bullet points over and over. Get the book out of the way here and meet our discriminating comic book reading puppy here. Hi. She totally doesn't want to say hi. Like, what are you doing to me, human? Why would you dare put me on this table? Well, she says goodbye too. Well, have a great day, great whatever you got going on. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.